Skate 3 was released May 11th, 2010. It has been 15 years since we were blessed by Dave Seville himself. It has been 15 years since we were blessed people, by the most famous and popular skating coach, Coach Frank.
Hey, I'm Coach Frank, the best skateboard coach money can buy, and I can teach you how to skate.
Skate 3 was such a good game, and yet, it wasn't until this year that Skate 4 itself came out, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. I'm gonna tell you if it's a good game or bad game, tell you the good and the bad, so let's get into it, because we need to talk.
Get her done with 1-800-COACH Frank.
Skate 4 is something I feel the gaming community desperately needed. I don't know about you guys, right, but I've been feeling kinda dry with games. There hasn't been much flavor. It's been feeling kinda dry, like SpongeBob's lips. It's been very dry. It's not good. So when I started playing this game, it was like watching the SpongeBob movie the first time. Like, it was so good.
What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup?
Peak entertainment, if you ask me. Absolute cinema. You can tell that EA clearly decided to throw all logic out at the window, like all of it. They just decided to go, you know what, let's just amplify Hall of Meat, but just get rid of the bones. And then that's that. That's Skate 4 right there. Now, because of this, there are two different ways you can traverse around the map. There are, yes, specifically two. Yeah, you think a game about skateboarding would only have one way of transportation. However, ladies and gentlefish, I am happy to tell you, you are severely wrong. There are two ways. Number one is your average skateboard. Use your skateboard to skate around the map on a skating game. And number two, the fastest way, by the way, is rolling up into a ball and jumping at the same time. Ergo, Sonic. You wanna play Sonic? Yeah, just play Skate 4. Oh, you wanna skate around? Nah, man, that's overrated. Why do you wanna skate? Roll. You know, you wanna keep rolling. The more you roll, the more momentum you get, the further you can launch yourself with the legs. Right? So, if you decide to go skateboard, mate, just drop it. Drop it. Who needs that hunk of wood when you have hunk of legs and ball? Ball knowledge is insane on this game. That is the best way to hang around on this map. Now, before you come at me, yes, there are speed glitches, but we're talking about without glitches and stuff. From what I know, ball knowledge is the fastest way to traverse around the map. Now, of course, with it being a skate game, you have to whoop that trick. If you cannot whoop that trick, it's not a skate game, alright? Now, in this game, you are allowed to whoop many tricks. We're talking kick flips, back flips, front flips, coffin front flips, coffin, manuals, super dude, and of course my boy. And don't even get me started on grinds. I am so good at grinds. I may as well open a Grindr account and post clips of me grinding on Skate 4. I'm that good. I'm just so good at grinds. Like, it's so satisfying to pull off. And yes, I do understand that the app Grindr is not for that, but I think it'd be funny just to like open the app and one day see an account full of Skate 4 clips or Skate 3 clips. It'd be funny. Now, in past skate games, you could do tricks off ramps, on the ground, on rails, but with this one you can do it off anything. The walls, you can do it off a crane. Yeah, that's right, people, you can crane it in Skate 4. And don't even get me started about the gaps that you can clear. It's ridiculous. You're practically superhuman in this game. Now, even though the gameplay is very fun, I've got to talk about the visual aspects of this game. Now, the visual aspect, the art design mainly, is something I have a huge problem with. It's not great. I don't necessarily like it. It's very simplistic. The customization is very simplistic. It's not that deep as Skate 3, but at the end of the day, I feel like it can definitely do better. The cartoon aspects, like the Fortnite looking aspect, I feel like it's too smooth. It's just way too smooth and too clean. It needs to have that rough edge. It needs to be a little bit more gritty in its design. It looks too smooth. It's like a futuristic thing where everything's too smooth and plain, and I hate it. But the thing is, the gameplay for me is that fun. I don't necessarily pay much time to that, but I definitely do think that the game is a bit too clean. So all that I'm asking, EA, is just to rough it up a little bit, alright? It's too smooth, operator. Alright, you need to give it a little bit of a rough edge, right? Now with the good also comes quite bad, so let's get into those because I have a few things that I want to note and tell you. Now, this ain't my first rodeo in Skate, right? I understand that your protagonist, your player, your character is a little bit flimsical, doesn't like to be a very stable boy. It's kind of like me, doesn't really have working legs, kind of has those jelly legs going on. However, in Skate 4, it is so ridiculous. It's like a gust of wind could just blow your character over just by you just doing a single ollie. Like, again, before any of you guys come into the comments saying, this must be your first skate game. No, it's not. By far, good sir. This is, in fact, my third skate game. So, I would like to tell you right now, it's not. Trust me, it's not. This is actually so ridiculous to the point where it's made many challenges that I've done feel like such a drag. I've had to turn on my Shikamaru side of my brain and just go,
what a drag.
Like, bro, my Shikamaru came out, I was like, nah. So EA, if it's all good to you, can you just make my character a little bit sturdy? The character is kind of given a little bit too relatable to life. Now the update's probably out by the time of making this video, but the map at the moment just feels quite empty. I know it's still a work in progress, however, there are 3 locations where I find people going to, and that's near the church, the crane, or the big massive ramp. They're the only locations that I've mainly seen people at, and it's kind of it's a wee bit empty. Can you kind of fix up? But again, this is before the update has come out, or of the making of the video anyways. The one problem that I have with the map. Now, this is a free game. It's not like Skate 1, 2, and 3 where you actually paid the chinga for it. No. This is a free online game. However, with that in mind and with all the good things that are in this game and some of the minor bad things, there is a in-game store. Now, everybody knows my thoughts on in-game stores and microtransactions. You know me, I don't like them. But unfortunately, when it comes to free games, I can't necessarily go at them. However, I can if the microtransactions are so much and the bundles are so much. It's ridiculous. Look at this. 40 squids for a meat skin, a mocap skin, and some other skin. Dude, you ain't seeing me fork out 40 squids for that. Nah, I ain't falling for it. No. Don't get me wrong. I want to ride my meat. You know what I mean? I want to have that meat ride. I want to have that meat ride. However, I can't because they don't sell it separately. So I actually have to pay. Yeah, we're going for it. So I actually have to pay 40 squids, and I ain't having it. I ain't having it. It is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, especially for a game that's not even finished as well. What are you doing? 40 squids, what? Who do you think we are? Blooming Queen Elizabeth? Nah, no, we ain't rich over here. We broke. Poor. So with that being said, EA, can you sort out? Because if you don't, in the words of Coach Frank,
I'm gonna break your board, Coach Frank.
But yeah, that was just my little thoughts on the game so far. Obviously, things can change as the game's life cycle can go on. But until then, and until things have, finished, yada yada, I will not do a skate video until then. However, I will see you in the next video. It won't take a month, I promise, because at the end of the day, I got other things to do now. I'm not just doing Assassin's Creed for content because it just wears me out way too quick. But I will see you in a bizzle. Take care and peace.